No. No! What the freak? Oh, no, 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 no. Goodness me. Why did that happen? Hold on. Hold on, you guys. This is a little bit of a... Oops. Sorry about this. I don't know why the internet decided to freaking mess with me and decide to end my stream out of nowhere. Gotta love my stream ending out of nowhere. Goodness me. Hold on, I'm just fixing this real quick. For some reason, it decided it was going to do this on me. Stream decided, hey, I'm going to freaking do that, and so it did. So it gosh darn did. I hate that, so. Goodness me. That was not what I expected to happen at all, that my stream would just, I don't know, where just when I start doing that, it just had to do that. Whoops. Oops. I keep spelling it wrong, hold on. Hold on, I'm fixing it because I just decided it was going to, out of nowhere, just stop internet. Out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. Lord mercy. Why did it have to do that? I thought I put, hold on. Hold on. Why is my life, it's just messing up with me today. Goodness. Sorry about that, my game kind of, the internet decided I am going to gosh darn end out of nowhere and whatnot, so that's what happened. I was just in the midst of the game, and out of nowhere my game decides to crash. My game decides to freaking crash. Lovely. Well, not my game. Stream decides to crash on me and just do that, so my apologies on that. I had to fix things, making sure it had to be... Why am I scuffed today? I am scuffed. That was scuff, man. But anyways, back to this. Whoops. I didn't get to read that, but it was because it was scuff. Scuff happened and everything. Anyways. I walk up to the vending machine and slip some coins into the slot. Hit the button for a random sports drink. After the can falls down, the panel next to the coin slot starts flashing. 7? 7? 7? 7? What the frick? The numbers are all the numbers all match. We hit the jackpot. What the freak? That was kind of interesting. Dang, that was interesting. Another can falls down. I take it out and it looks like a normal sports drink. Oh no, because I know from what it said about what I know about she said about the rumor. I'm worried that it's gonna be bad or something happening to us. Please no. Please no. So, how did it go? I tell her we hit the jackpot and show her the second can. So our investigation was overwhelming success. That vending machine is haunted. The fact that it reacted to a couple is all the proof we need. Woohoo! Yay! She starts whooping it up, like saying Yahoo kind of vibes, I guess. Maybe we just randomly happened to hit the jackpot. So, what should I do with the second can? I'm just worried about what would happen about the can. I wouldn't drink it if I were you. According to the rumors, you could die. Oh yeah, she did mention that the rumors was we could probably pass if we did do it, so I don't know if that is true. Because, like, will it really... I'm just like, will it really do that? To me if we did drink the can? Goodness, I have no idea. Because, like, I'm trying to think, what... If we do drink it, will we or will we not? Goodness, I'm terrified if we do. Like, I don't want our character to die just from drinking sports drink. So, I have no idea what the other consequences are. I'll die if I drink it, huh? Drink it, get rid of it, have Hoseki drink it. Oh gosh. I mean... Goodness. I mean, do I just... I guess I'll just drink it anyways. What's the point? Why not? Anyways. Well, I want it, so I may as well drink it. What? Okay. Let's just do it anyways. I don't get it over with. I opened the second can in front of Hazuki and pounded down in one gulp. Oh gosh. That hit the spot. What? What do you think you're doing? Throw it up this instinct's puke now. Oh gosh, what in the world? Your paranoia. Calm down. I feel fine. I mean, the rumor was just a rumor. I'm glad you're alive, Akira, but I'm not really sure how I feel about this.
So does that finish up your investigation?
Yep, I'm satisfied. And here we are. And here we are. Oh, she's taking it off now. Her little disguise. She said thanks. Thanks for tonight, Kijima. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, that's good.
And I even got a little excited. I thought I was used to filming love scenes and all that. She blushes a little which is unlike her. Oh. So, was that a good diversion?
What do you mean?
You've been so busy and stressed out over Natsumi and Kakuya, you know? I figured you need a little relaxation. Aww.
Yeah, it was a good way to kill time.
That's good. I hope we can end all this craziness before the end of summer break. Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah. Is it really summer break right now? I've been so busy I totally forgot.
Yeah, I totally get that. My concerts are on hold, so I got more free time, but it typically be non-stop work for me. I like my job, so it's fine, but there are some parts of normal school life I really envy. I guess it's because my personal reality's been so messed up recently. Things like summer break in school that are normal for everyone else seems totally alien. After all this is finally over, will I even be able to return to my old life? Alright, I'm gonna head out. See you tomorrow afternoon. Let's go see Yami together.
Are you going home?
No, I can't do that. The agency might catch me again. I'm planning to stay with a senior coworker that I know pretty well.
Want me to walk you there?
Oh, you're so nice. We can at least walk to the station. Okay, buddy. I walk Kazuki to Kosoji Station and then head to my apartment. Goodness me. But I do apologize again. I don't know why the internet decided I'm gonna end up just stopping the stream, end the stream just when I was there. So, I feel bad.
Ditched me, huh?
My apartment has a mirror that connects to the realm of the dead. It feels weird to sleep in a place with something like that sitting in it, but
after all I've gone through, this is nothing. I've survived all that for this long.
I do not know about the other spirits, but Kakuya wants to play her game with me. So she probably won't harm me directly. That's what I decided to think anyways. I realize it's a pretty bold stance to take. I eat some food, take a hot shower, and then start getting ready for bed. I think I'll be able to sleep well for once. I mean, that's good if that's the case. I mean, alright, let me just save. And kind of just do some look around before going to take our character to bed. Trash can.
It can have a lot more.
Thingy.
Still have a lot to learn.
CDs. Let me go over here. Can I open the curtain? Yes, please. Nothing with that, so that's good.
It's nothing in particular.
Let's see, what is it going on here? Sorry, distracted.
August 19th. Finally got some decent shut-eye for once.
Alright, I'm just gonna look around stuff before I finally do the thingy. I keep a few of the seasoning bottles. I have in the fridge and look inside. Nothing. You have anything?
Something smells.
Not planning out to go out again. Let's go in here. Anything? Bathtub? Nope.
Don't really feel like taking a shower right now.
Anything with you, mirror? Nope. What about the toilet? Anything going on here?
Nope. Don't have any business here.
Alright. There's that. Anything here? No, I have any business here. I guess let's go and take our character to bed. I mean, lots of stuff going on. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Maybe because I haven't been getting much sleep, my consciousness quickly melts into the darkness. Yes, save. We are on now the 20th. Let's go. Alright. I meet up with Hosky around noon and we head to the hospital where Ami's staying. While Hosky keeps Ami company, the doctors explain her diagnosis to me. Ami's body is healthy, but they found some irregularities in her brain waves. He mentions something about alpha or beta waves, but I can't make sense of it. He says he wants to do more thorough exams, so he'll be keeping Ami another night. Oh dear. Ami isn't happy to hear that, of course. Before evening, Hosky and I return to Kusoji Station. When we leave the building, the summer sun's blinding rays shine down on us. Ouch! The light's way too strong. I know how it feels to be a vampire now. Kichima, let's escape to the Black Rabbit before we get turned to ash. Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
Yay. We run to the Black Rabbit, hurrying along as we flee from the sun. We crank up the air conditioning and pass the time drinking and talking about nothing. Always coming by tonight. Apparently she's got a verdict on the report of the cause of the fire. Sorry I'm late. Be patient. Someone else got the details.
Ugh, I feel awful. Middle-aged guys like me are not cut out for this heat.
Ah, yes. Bon, oh, Rose.
Hey, Kijima. Looks like you're doing well. I'm sure you missed me yesterday.
You guys are working together? Yeah, well, I've been really curious about that report on the cause of the fire, too. So I got her to tell me the results earlier. But thanks to my curiosity, now I've got to do even more work. Oh, Lord, no.
I made it a habit to use who's ever handy.
Apparently this extra work is always doing.
So Bond and I will be taking our leave. I'd love to chat with you more, but if I don't hurry, I'll miss the bullet train.
Where in the world are you going?
Out west on a business trip involving Killer Peach. Oh, I can give you more detail.
Goodness. Nice.
Let's go, Bon.
So see ya.
Alright. Bond and Rose hurriedly leave.
Well, that was fast. Was that Lady Rose? I wanted to introduce myself.
Oh, she wanted to introduce herself to Rose? Oh, interesting.
Anyways,
Well, hopefully that's all it goes. Hopefully that goes all goes well. It involves Killer Peach. What kind of order was it?
before that, I'll tell you more about this.
Oe takes a familiar document out of her pocket.
Here, I'll give it back to you.
For a fire report. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's the fire report.
I got a forensic researcher check out the parts that were blackened and unreadable. As I assumed, it's about the fire at the Momoi department store.
You mean that thing Killer Peach Okayama talked about on that tape recorder? I never heard about it before.
No surprise there. It happened 10 years ago already.
Yes, 10 years ago.
10 years ago is about the time I saw that mythical Tsuchinoko snake and woke to the occult. This can't be just coincidence. Maybe it's just kind of karmic fate?
Hazuki, what the heck?
Impossible.
Keep going, Miss Oe. So, what kind of fire was it?
Oe falls silent for a while and begins to speak in a hushed voice. Oh dear, is this the part? So, guess we're learning what the departments do.
Momoi department store was an old store in front of Shinza Station. 10 years ago, a fire shut it down. Then the Sumi Group bought it, demolished it, and built Moon Tower on that very spot.
So that's how they're related.
That's probably why the floor of a department store appeared outside that elevator. It must be a supernatural effect caused by a spirit, like at the Muroku residence. Okay.
The fire happened on the on the 5th floor in the toy department.
Excuse me, I'm messing up, sorry.
The toy department caught fire.
On the news, they speculated that an electrical malfunction in the lights caused it. Whatever the cause was, more than 20 people lost their lives in that fire.
Oh dear.
Most of the victims were families. It's just before Christmas, so they probably come to buy presents.
Ah, crud. It's even worse. Goodness.
That's awful. At least that's what was reported on the news 10 years ago.
What?
But that isn't the truth. That report made that very clear. The blackened parts had info on the true cause of the fire and the state of the scene.
Oh yeah. That'll give us some light.
The true cause, huh?
Yeah, on the floor at the scene of the incident. They found traces of gasoline.
Oh gosh. Ah yes, it would be freaking gasoline and whatnot.
Goodness, so it was an arson?
Exactly. The conditions of the scene leave no room for doubt. The news probably got fed some false info and the evidence got suppressed. Even this report was considered lost because of some accident. Now the question is, who is behind all that? Though you can probably guess based on what you heard from Okayama's voice recorder.
Okayama was trying to ask Noboru Ishimoto, the president of the Sumi Group, about the fire. She was probably suspicious about the truth behind the fire and Ishimaru's relations to it.
Okayama lost her husband and son in the fire. She went after Ishimaru to get revenge and was eliminated. If Killer Peach had the report on her, that means Okayama must have found it somewhere. She was a member of the Diet, so she must have had connections to get it.
Ah yes, true, would be true.
That's some obsession. If she went to those lengths to get that report, she'd probably be the type to hold on after her death.
Yeah, she would probably hold on to it. To a grudge for that, so I could see that.
Her family died after all. I can't say I don't understand her fierce persistence to get the truth.
Interesting.
Something kind of bugging me, though. The cause of the fire was arson, right? Did they ever figure out who set the fire?
No, not yet. It wasn't written in the report either.
But it must have been someone who with one messed up head.
Oh? What makes you say that?
According to the report, there was, a weapon found at the scene of the fire, but most of the victims burned to death. If they wanted to eliminate them, they could have just, that. But they specifically burned them. And most of the they found were chained together.
Oh, chained together.
Chains? What were those for?
How should I know? The report lists some possibilities, maybe to restrain the victims or have them watch each other. And ones that sound pretty occult, too.
Something she's interested. Ah, yes.
Occult? You gotta tell us about that one.
There she goes.
Well, the arsonist may have been trying to play the Demon Tsukiyomi game.
Wait, did you say Demon Tsukiyomi?
Actually, do you know anything about the Demon Tsukiyomi?
No, I never heard of it before. What is it?
I don't know. I just remember Kakuya talking about it.
I'm sure of it. Ami mentioned that earlier. Oh, crud. Here it comes.
What?
Lovely. A whisper comes from somewhere.
It's time for a tale. Demon Tsukiyomi. Demon Tsukiyomi. Please come here.
Lovely.
So, it's not over yet, huh?
Goodness. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. But this time, it's different. The game always starts when Kaguya tells me the name of the spirit. But this time, Kaguya hasn't shown herself yet.
Dang it, I have no idea what's going on.
I suddenly feel my consciousness drift away and instantly hold my head.
What's wrong, Kijima?
It's the curse. Kaguya's curse is back.
Seriously, but you saved Ami.
How should I know what Kaguya's deal is? All I know is I'm in serious trouble if I don't do something about this Demon Tsukiyomi by today.
Oh. Yeah. Well, we can do something about the spirit like we always do. Then you should be fine. Miss Owe, tell us about the Demon Tsukiyomi game. All right.
She seems like she was getting flustered there just because she got Hazuki to get her to go faster.
Then I'll tell you what I know.
Oh. Tsukiyomi Oni. The Demon Tsukiyomi game was real popular with middle schoolers at the time. If you perform a certain ritual, supposedly a ghost called the Demon Tsukiyomi would appear and grant any wish. Oop. Wishes. No one really knows what the Demon Tsukiyomi itself is supposed to be. Some say its name is taken from the Japanese god of the moon, Tsukiyomi. Apparently because it only shows up on nights where there's a moon. The concept is kind of similar to a kokuri game or an Ouija board. The demon Tsukiyomi game ritual has to be done on a night when there's a moon. To summon him, you need chains, something to burn, and 2 hand mirrors. First, you place the chains down like you're surrounding yourself. The area section off by the chains is supposed to be like that of like the altar for the ritual. Excuse me. Next, you take your offering and burn it in the altar. You can burn anything you want, but maybe. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see what it is or not. But I do apologize again for how my stream... It was playing fine before, but then it just ended up cutting out because internet decided they wanted to mess with me. So I had to make this as the second part for the original 8. So it's two-parted a little bit, so I apologize for that. If your wish isn't granted, then it means that thing you burned wasn't valuable enough. Once you light the thing on fire, you gotta recite a spell to summon the demon Tsukiyomi before it burns up. No, the voices. Demon Tsukiyomi, please grant my wish. Once you finish the spell, there's one last thing. You gotta use 2 hand mirrors and join them. Yeah, it happens sometimes where it's like, I'm streaming fine, and then I don't know, where internet decides they want to scuff it up and just be like, yeah, no, let's not let this happen, and do it anyway, so. But I'm just glad I finally got, I'm finally gonna hopefully continue on this without incident, hopefully. I am just praying no more scuff right now or anything. Oh, the hand mirrors to join them together thing. Ugh. Red. Then the demon Tsukiyomi will appear. And that's everything I know about it. Wow, I never heard that one before. I feel like I failed as an occult idol. This is... I mean, when I remember playing this the first time, Amanome was the character I had. And I think, if I remember correctly, Amanome did not like spirits and he was freaking out or something with this whole thing. So he would, or something, or whatever, he just thinks the rumor is first, but he was scared of the spirit part anyways. But this is new because she's she's really interested in it. She's basically, it's a little different for her. Sorry.
Between the chains and the fire, it all lines up pretty well with what that arson case. Which means I guess the person who did the fire was trying to perform the demon Tsukiyomi ritual.
Anyways.
That's just one explanation. No one but the arsonist knows for sure. So Kijima, what are you gonna do now?
Go to Moon Tower, play the demon Tsukiyomi game, gather on the internet? I mean, we gotta probably... The only thing I can think of is going to Moon Tower is the only option because that area where the, elevator is the only thing that could be an area where we can investigate because the elevator situation, mostly. The elevator. Because if we don't know much about the fire, so we're gonna have to go to Moon Tower for this. Because the elevator mostly, but anyways.
I'm going to Moon Tower. Got any reasons for that? That one elevator turned back time. Only a spirit can do that. Something similar happened at Maroka Resonance, too.
Yep.
If the elevator's still doing that, that means something's still there. And it just might be the demon Tsukiyomi.
Yep.
I getcha. Alright, wanna get going then? And that department store the elevator goes is the scene from right after the fire. There might be chains left there, so we can try out the Demon Tsukiyomi game.
Lovely.
Okay, wanna head out then? I'm going to, of course. I'm Kijima's partner.
Bro. I still love this girl. She's so cute. Anyways.
I already saved Ami. You don't need to follow me around anymore.
You wanna know why I follow you around? It's because there's bound to be a spirit there, obviously. If we're going to Moon Tower, we'll need to prepare first. Bond's not with us this time, so we can't use the same trick we did before.
By the way, what did you ask Bon and Rose to do?
Just some minor business.
Minor business? I thought it involved Killer Peach.
I sent them to Atami, where Okuyama's house is. After Okuyama died, her personal belongings were sent to her house. Excuse me for messing up. I wanted to find out what was in there. If there's a notebook, we might learn something about Killer Peach or the arson case.
I can't believe they were fine with being ordered around like that.
When I told Bon it'd be a good scoop, he was all for it. And I introduced Rosie to a nice hot spring inn, which got her real interested real fast.
Ah, yes. As Zoe would do. Sounds like Bon and Rose are out of reach. They won't be able to help me with the investigation tonight.
So are we going to sneak into Moon Tower then?
I'm gonna take a page out of Bond's book. Just leave it to me.
Alright, I'm counting on you.
I better get going then. Come to Moon Tower in about 2 hours.
Okay, 2 hours for that. Oe leaves the bar after that cryptic remark.
Yes, we got some free time. Wanna go somewhere to eat, Kijima? I've been wanting to go to a new all-you-can-eat yakitori place by Shinza Station.
Oh, Lord. Yakitori sounds good. I mean... why not? So let's why not go? That would be nice to do something with Hazuki.
Thanks, Kijima.
Goodness me. I go with Hazuki to the yakitori restaurant by Shinza Station. Hazuki's eyes glitter with delight as she bites down on a skewer of thigh meat. Or is it like a chicken thigh or something? Or whatever, or thin. I have no idea anymore. Anyways. I wondered if her love for chickens is because they're tied to voodoo and the occult. Ah, it was a chicken. Was a chicken. I was like, what the frick? Demon Tsukiyomi thing. Okay. Demon Tsukiyomi rumors. Momoi department store fire 10 years ago. Not an accident. Victims were tied and been chained. Demon Tsukiyomi ritual has similarities with fire incidents. Surround self with chains. Smoke elder. Burn something. Incantation. Needed 2 mirrors. Join them by facing together. Wish granted based on the value of the object burned. Okay. Neat. Neat. 2 hours after I split with Oe, I arrived at Shinja Station. It's Friday night, but weirdly, there aren't many people out.
I wonder if Miss Oe's alright.
Oop. It's Oe.
Yo, I'm at Moon Tower.
Yeah, good timing. I just finished persuading him.
Persuading, is it?
I just had a long chat with the head of security who Bond bribed as well as all. I told him if he didn't listen to what I'd say, I hauled him in for breach of trust.
Oh.
He smittered down real quick after that.
Wow. You really are a shady cop.
Oh gosh.
What else was I supposed to do? We don't have a lot of options here. Anyway, the back door's unlocked, so get inside.
Ah, the unlocked back door. Lovely. Gotta do that.
I'll be waiting on the roof. Got something I want to show you.
Okay, meet you there.
Great. I'm glad it all worked out. Let's get going.
Even this late at night, the asphalt is still hot and I head towards Moon Tower. No one's in sight, so I slip in the back door. Ooh. Unlike outside, it's cool in here. Guess the air conditioner is still running. I reflexively take a quick look around, but I didn't need to bother. There's no one else in the hall.
This always on the roof, right? I wonder what she wants to show us. I'm getting excited.
Yay. Okay. Let's see. So I just saved just before before anything else. Oh. Oh Lord, what is he doing?
The text.
I open up the message. D-Man! D-Man, how are you? It's D-Man. I prepared your next riddle. Search the broken red monster in the place that exists no more. No more. Huh. Does that mean I have to go back to that elevator? Because it says the place no more, so I think that might be it. That's probably it. So, it knows. Alright. Which floor will you go to? So we got no choice, but because I want to get that D card anyways, because I loved getting the D cards anyways. So, I know she said the roof. We have to go visit the roof. But, yes, the roof. We won't be able to get whatever he's saying because it's probably because it says no more, so I'm betting it's gotta be anything regarding the, freaking, other place where it looked like the Moy department store, so, anyways. The roof of Moon Tower is an open terrace. It's cloudy tonight, but if it wasn't, we'd probably get a great view of the starry sky.
I bet it feels amazing to dive off of here.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean, like bungee jumping or something?
No basic jumping allowed ever.
Different from the other one, so that's funny.
Hey, you finally made it.
I thought she would be more enamored with the view instead, but oh well.
Pretty nice spot, isn't it? I'm pretty fond of it, so I come up here now and then.
You come here for a reason?
Well, you know.
So what are we meeting on the roof for?
This.
I glanced down at Oi's feet. Ah, this. She stands by the only bare patch of ground there. There's a stone monument in the center. I remember we looked at that during the Killer Peach case. There's some kind of monument in the center. A bunch of letters are engraved in the stone's smooth surface. On one end, it's in large letters. It reads, Moy Department Store Fire Victim Memorial. Apparently this is a memorial for the victims of the Moy Department Store fire. After a paragraph consoling the dead, there is a list of names. Going down the list, some of the names look familiar. Kenji Okiyama, Momotaro Okiyama.
This Killer Peach is Tomoko Okiyama's husband and son.
Okiyama had been trying to discover the truth behind the fire that killed her family, and she was eliminated for it.
Oh?
As I keep reading, my eyes snag on a group of names.
Their last name.
Subaru Oe, Hiroko Oe, Yuki Oe.
There's always on the list. They aren't.
Yeah. It's just what you think. My parents and my little brother.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
If their names are here, then they died in this store fire 10 years ago.
Oh, poor her. I always feel bad for her, like, losing her family because of that. And she's trying to not only investigate that as well, just to find out why this happened to her family, so.
Yeah, that's right. They went to the Momoi department store before Christmas to buy my little brother a present. I made plans to play at a friend's house, so I didn't go with them. Thanks to that, I was saved.
Then, is that why you're so rash when it comes to Moon Tower case?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I knew dyed woman Okiyama was chasing the truth behind the fire. And that the president of Sumi, Nomaru Ishima, was keeping a close eye on her. Then Okiyama up and vanished. The Sumi folks had to be behind it.
And the 5-5 Club, too?
Though I could learn something by investigating them under the guise of the Killer Peach case. Never expected Okiyama to be Killer Peach.
She quirks a weary smile. No surprise, this case took a left turn far outside the jurisdiction of regular detectives.
Both Okiyama and I lost families in that fire. So I understand Killer Peach's grudge. But I'm a member of the police. I can't accept her approach. I need to stop her, no matter what. So I'm going to pursue the truth using just means in her place.
What was that supposed to mean?
Just means, huh? You do realize this investigation of yours is totally illegal, right?
Quit being fussy.
I saw Oe get cut down by Killer Peach. Her recklessness back then made me mad, but... I don't want to say the other stuff, but nothing. When I think about how she'd likely be comparing herself to Killer Peach, I guess it was only natural.
By the way, about this memorial, why is this one spot scratched out?
Among ordered list of names in the memorial, one appears to be scratched out.
Oh, that? Probably some nasty prank or something. One day he was just suddenly like that.
Probably gonna eventually get some water in a bit.
Whose names was there?
No clue. The report only mentioned that they were 25 people. There was no personal info on them.
Huh?
The fire resulted in 25 victims, including the one scratched out. The report said the cause of the fire was arson, and the victims had been connected by chains. What the heck happened 10 years ago, and how did it connect to the demon Tsukiyomi? I'll just have to go back into the past to find out. Oh, Lord.
Well, we're done here, so let's get going. We're heading to the Momoi department store. We'll take the special elevator on the first floor.
Right.
Okay, Sprit file updated. Okay, Demon Tsukiyomi Rumor 2 notes. We got some new notes, rumors, because we need to get all the notes. Demon Tsukiyomi Rumored Notes 2. Victim's name, engraved memorial, 24 people. Last name, Okiyama. Always family, parents, and younger brother. Empty spot for one name seems to be scratched off. Because of the fire covered up, did Okiyama know? I mean, obviously, she really wanted to find out what really happened. So, it makes sense. She would be, Before I continue, I'm going to get me some water real quick, and then I will, continue where we left off and all that with the spirit, so be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, grabbing me some water. Needed to get me some water because it helps me with just to, clear out my throat and stuff, and also need something cool and refreshing. Need to stay hydrated. Needed to stay hydrated. Because I think hydration is better. We just gotta stay hydrated for stuff. So, just needed to do that. Mouse. Okay. Or anything else? Other than nothing else, I guess. Nothing else. So I guess since we already read the thingy, we're gonna have to get out of the thing and leave so we can explore the I don't know, because we gotta do that. Oop, why did I not switch the thingy? Whoops, I thought I switched. My bad, I am dumb. There we go. Much better. I was stupid for that. I did not switch. I don't know what's going on, buddy.
What's the matter?
Goodness, what is happening? Hold on, some stuff is messing up on me. Hold on, just a second. What is going on? I was listening to some music, and my music ended up messing up for some reason. Sorry. Goodness. My bad, so. Sorry about that. Anyways.
I pushed the button, but the elevator's not responding.
I tapped the button over and over, but the doors still won't open. The elevator isn't even coming.
Could it be the work of a ghost?
Or I just pushed it wrong.
You have no sense of imagination.
Husky sulks, but I easily ignore her and reach towards the panel. Ah, frick.
What? Where'd that come from?
Symbols are clanging together somewhere. Mixed in is what sounds like faint clockwork.
Is this some weird supernatural trick?
It's me.
Where is it coming from? We have to find the spiritual...
Answer? I don't know what that word is. Something. But I like how...
Spiritual what now?
Guess I better find the source of the sound.
I think it's coming from over there.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Oh, amazing. It's like something straight out of a picture book.
Why is she excited?
You're pretty gutsy there, Hazuki.
Oh, I love that.
My cold idol status isn't just for show, you know. You're pretty brave yourself, as expected of a detective. Well, I already had to live through some scary stuff during the Killer Peach case. This is nothing compared to that. Oh, Kichima, that thing might be good as evidence. You should take it with you.
I pick up the gorilla toy. I love the interaction. The different interactions with Hazuki and Amanome is both the two characters, the two girls, are the braver one, and then and when Oi is with Amanome, last time I remember doing this with Amanome. She was like, she's like, she just basically thought of him as being a scaredy cat and also didn't want any sort of noises. So, it's completely different though, so that's kind of interesting and neat. Neato Reno. That's neat. So that's kind of neat to see that sort of differences. We're gonna take the west elevator. We gotta go back down to the floor because we're going to this special elevator, which is on the first, so we gotta go back down there. Out of nowhere, there's a loud noise and shaking, but just as suddenly as it starts, it stops. All the lights go out.
Huh? Did it break?
I wonder if it really is broken, or is it the work of a ghost?
She's always about saying ghosts.
Well, it's all back on now. Guess it wasn't broken. Faulty wiring, I guess.
Hey, Kichima, look over there.
I look over where she's pointing. A rabbit plushie hangs from the ceiling. I don't remember seeing it earlier. Oh yes, the rabbit plushie.
That bunny wasn't there when we got on. This must be the work of a ghost, too.
Oop, Pupper's barking. Hearing noises. Pupper jump scare. Pupper barking jump scare. Whoops. What is your problem? Hold on, let me mute real quick. Sorry about that. Puppers decided to has to bark at whatever's going on, even if there's nothing going on sometimes. Or just people somehow. And he knows if there's people walking by or whatever. Some sort of keen sense. Goodness me. Oh, goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Goodness. Let me get my other headphones. I turned them off, so my apologies for that. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Trying to fix myself and adjust. Trying to adjust.
They're for giving us a fun night, I see.
They're up, sorry. A worried smile sneaks out as I yank the toy down. I yank down the toy. Now we got a rabbit. Creepy rabbit. Creepy, creepy little rabbit. Oh, Lord. Hi. Not the creepy doy. As we step out into the hall, girls' laughter suddenly echoes down it.
Laughter now, too, huh? What in the world is going on in this building?
Hey, Akira. Wasn't that doll here before? Was that doll here before?
Sorry. No, it wasn't. I like where Hazuki's pointing and see an old, worn little girl doll.
No.
I slowly shake my head. All these supernatural things happening one after the other is really creepy.
Dang it.
Muttering under my breath, I stomp over and pick up the creepy laughing doll. Creepy. Laughing girl. So creepy. I didn't like that either. Especially when it's a toy. Phone. What sounds like a cell phone vibrates nearby, but it's not mine.
Is it mine? Which means...
Looks like it's me. Excuse me for a sec.
Oh, always phone.
Yeah, it's me, Owe. Oh, Bon, huh? Hey there. Yeah, so you got Okiyama's belongings? Okay. Good thing Ishimaru didn't get his hands on them.
She stepped away, but she's so loud that I can hear what's going on.
If you find a notebook or diary, look through every last bit of it. Maybe we'll figure out why Ishimaru and Sumi covered up that fire. Alright, I'll let you get to it.
Okay.
So that's what's going on. Had Bon and Resi go check it out for me. We'll get a call if there's any developments. Alright, let's get to that special elevator.
Yay. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Goodness. I gotta use the special elevator once again. Because that's the one we are.
Let us happen, but we better go see this Demon Tsukiyomi thing. Can we use that elevator? I got this. I already reached out to the higher-ups. My fingerprint should be added by now.
Nice.
Then it's just whether it'll send us to the past or not. Won't know until we try.
She presses her finger to the scanner. Goodness. Whew. Warning, there's probably going to be that screechy sound. I know I have the volume down at least somewhat, but I am just giving a heads up because if it does that same thing it did in the Killer Peach case with the screeching. So, warning. After riding the elevator for a while, it shakes violently then. Ah, there it is. Ears. A freakish scream pierces my ears like it's rising up from the depths of the earth.
Was that an earthquake? What the heck was that voice? That earthquake and the voice.
I recall what happened at Moon Tower before.
This happened the last time I went to the past, too.
Huh. So then you're saying we arrived at...
Yeah, most likely.
The mysterious phenomenon stops. The elevator starts moving again, and when it stops, it lets us out on an unknown floor. When the doors open and I step out... Yep.
Guess it still works.
Are we really in the past?
Yep, that's right. The tower ain't got no shopping area.
I've never really traveled into the past.
But if this is the past, there's a problem. Oe was eliminated by Killer Peach. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Killer Peach stuff. Goodness.
What is it? You're worried about something?
Time to explain that I've been here twice before on my last investigation, and both times Oe died.
No way. So Oe could die? Worrying about maybes won't be getting us anywhere. Who knows if the demon appear unless we'll look. So let's go see. By the way, before we keep going, I have a question. What's that red cylinder on the floor?
Oh, those flares? The flares she's referring to?
The flare. It was there last time. I was here too.
Oh? That was mentioned in the report.
So, this flare was used in the incident? What for? If you want to burn something, all you need is gasoline and a spark, right?
The theory in the report said that the culprit first caused a fake fire with flares. Then they guided all the panicked customers to somewhere they could have detained them.
Crafty jerk.
Alright. Let's see. Bunch of flares are on the floor. All of them are either used already or too wet to be able to work. Guess. For some reason there's a puddle on the floor. The water is clear enough to reflect my face on the ceiling. Looking around I can see I can find anything, but there's nothing interesting. Christmas tree. Looks like it's been right around Christmas when a tragedy happened. Just trying to look around at stuff. Nothing. TV, anything in there? Checking slots and nothing. I don't think there is. If trying to think, is there anything else I can search? Because I don't think so. Also, the way this imagery looks, like if this is super dark, this is kind of creepy. Seeing the mannequins and stuff. Ugh. So like, it's kind of terrifying in its own way. Guess we gotta head up. Lord, I sense a presence in the dark. Spinning the flashlight around towards it reveals... Hi, Killer Peach. What are you doing back? We know Killer Peach lying in wait for me.
No. Why Killer Peach? Why is Killer Peach here? I thought you defeated her, Kijima.
Time's been turned back.
Killer Peach vanished, but the strange phenomenon hasn't stopped. Yep. So it's not her doing after all.
Dang. I think all on that later. Right now I gotta do something about her.
Killer Peach sways as she walks towards me.
What are you doing here?
Same question as before. Oh, Lord. So, it's one of those things where I have to either... The methods are probably... We're going to have to do something because we don't have the same items as last time, so this is going to be bad. Same questions as before. But there's no way I can use the same method as I did last time. I don't have the tools. Gotta think of another way.
I know the truth behind her grudge now. I need to let her know that somehow. But if I say anything wrong, she'll cut me down.
Yeah, anything we say wrong will let her So, but, let's just see what I gotta do. I think if I remember, I gotta, maybe because, let's see. Let me show her the fire report, maybe? Because we have that report. Will that do anything? Because she had that when we, you know, did that. Show the fire report, so let's go that.
Hey, look. This is a fire report from Amoy department store.
Dots. I thrust the report out in front of me and Killer Peach slows. It may be me imagining it, but it seems like she's not sure what to do.
Why do you have...
All of her eyes swivel to focus on me. Her stare pierces me to my bones. It's clear she'll see through any lie. Oh gosh, yeah. But it's because we defeated her that we already have this, because I defeated you. I'll try that. I defeated you? Yes, good. Good.
You defeated me?
Yeah, I did. I defeated you, and that's how I got this report. I'm using it to investigate the truth behind the department store fire.
Truth.
Investigating the truth. That's what you did when you were alive.
What I did when I was alive.
You didn't just want revenge on Sumi. You wanted to know the truth behind the fire that killed your family no matter what, right?
Investigating the truth. There's no falsehood in those words.
I meant every word.
Dots with Killer Peach. After a long moment of breathless silence, but the cry Killer Peach has vanished. Oh Lord. I heard her say "skutte kure." Like, is she like, I know it's not accurate, but it sounded like she said like something like, either is she asked save them, or is it like, or is it she trying to say use this? Like, did she drop something? Did she drop something for us that she said use this? Clear. Just a bit of, hopefully.
You did it! You're seriously amazing! To be able to face a spirit like that.
I mean, we are impressive. We have faced so many darn spirits over the time of this gosh darn series and stuff. So what else can we do other than we've done it so many times that it's like it's become it's like a normal now for it's like a normal now. So that's kind of just been what is happening. So all that stuff has just been going on for this entire case. Even though we have like multiple different characters that do that, but she's surprised we faced on these spirits like that, bro. We've been doing it for hours and days on end, so bro, it's normal.
Something's over there.
What do we get? Something fell. The katana Killer Peach used lies on the ground at the spot where she disappeared. Obtained katana. Oh?
So the sword.
That means she's leaving the rest up to you. Ah, is that what she means by skutekure? With the thing, because she dropped her sword or something? Because if that's what she means, that's my only choice to think of that, in retrospect. So I don't... Well, no.
Now should I know?
Oh, with the things the way they are, it may come in handy. I'll pretend I didn't see you take an illegal...
Yeah, she would say that.
Hand it over when we leave, though.
Whatever. Not planning on getting much future use with it.
Ah, yes. Why would we even need that in the first place? There's nothing useful about it. File has been updated. Tsumitsuki no rumor notes. Let's see. Toy and dolls in the elevator hall. Plushie inside elevator. Killer Peach again. I thought I defeated her. Was I entrusted with everything? I mean, if we've been doing what she wants, and she's entrusting us with this by having the report and everything, maybe. This place is always so creepy. Let's see. Mannequin going by its size, it must be for kids. Soaked. They're soaked and scalded by the fire, but it seems they managed to keep their shape somehow. It's more terrifying in that way and creepy. It's creepy just there, sitting there, just being like, nyeh. Yeah. But there's nothing worthwhile here. Let's see. There's some of these toys and stuff. Bunch of different products on display. Bunch of cute plushies. These must be toys marketed to girl. Okay, they're marketed. These ones are to the girls. Okay. Let's see. There's a lot of toys out on display. Seems these are all toys marketed to little boys. I just don't like the way this artwork... The art for this is amazing, but it makes it unsettling because it's like, it's the darkness and I don't... So it's like, ugh, terrifying. So it just is like, it's terrifying for me. Normal lights, nothing special about them. They're not on, probably don't have power. With them off, the whole place is dark and gloomy. Yeah, freaking it is. It's terrifying too. Water? Puddle on the floor. Surprisingly big. Most of the surrounding products are soaking wet. I guess there's nothing else here. Maybe. Because I don't think if I keep searching there will be anything else. Right. Guess let's move to the back. Oh, Lord. This area is a mess. We step out into a wide, burnt area. Looks like the fire was the worst here. Walls, floors, ceilings, everything's charred pitch black.
According to the report, this children's plaza was where the fire started. It used to be a play area with equipment. There are chains on the ground. Is this where the rumored demon Tsukimi ritual happened? Probably. Everything points to it. But that's also if it was ever done at all.
Goodness. Oh no.
Papa, Mama, ask Santa for my Christmas presents. Yay. Promise, I'm waiting.
What the heck? Ooh.
You heard that voice too, right? It sounded like a child crying. I wonder if they came to buy presents and were caught in the fire. How many supernatural things does this make now? I've lost track. We'll just ignore it. Let's look around.
Okay. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have to Let's see. Oh! I was trying to go over here. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. My apologies. Dang it. Jump scare me?
Yeah.
I was trying to go over to something else. I was trying to go over to this area. But they just appear out of nowhere. That was not what I meant to do. Let me turn down the volume, though. I shine a flashlight on the floor and several, those come into view, like last time. And they disappear.
Hey, those corpses. No way. They were just there.
It's hard to believe. The corpses that have been so vividly real a second ago have vanished without a trace.
Maybe the victim's grudge shows that tragic scene to us?
There's a black stain of some kind where one of the corpses had been. No, don't. I moved closer and reached out towards it. Ah, yes. It's that scene again. I wish I didn't do that. Dang, my ears are buzzing loud enough that I'm getting vertigo.
It must be the blood of the victims, or jam.
Please don't do it yet. Okay. First things first. Mostly burnt vending machine. Sprinklers rusted it too, so the thing's barely recognizable. I checked the pickup slot. There's something there that it's surprisingly not burnt. Yay. D-card. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. Kaguya doll. This is Spirit Memoirs. Congratulations for surviving all of Kaguya's game. You're exactly what I envisioned. Color me impressed. I watched you triumph from the sidelines and I'm sorting all the info so far. First is Kaguya, or Kaguya, whatever you want to say. I wondered if she can't pronounce gu part in her name because she's a little girl. Let's refer to her as Kaguya doll. This cursed girl was sealed in the mirror of the prestigious Muroku family. The seal weakened every 10 years, and she could leave the realm of the dead for the present world. The ritual to seal her again was called Nagashi no Ji, the same ritual which eliminated those girls, I believe. But Kaguya isn't in the mirror. I suspect the ritual failed at some point. Okay. Now that the game you've experienced these games of death. For you, the game ends if you survive a spirit encounter. How you survive was up to you, and when the spirit was gone, the cycle repeated until your death, or she got bored. But the purpose of these games wasn't to eliminate you. She only wanted a playmate, like a child wanting attention. Being a spirit without knowledge of love, she must have thought that that was play. Who knows how she got the other spirits to listen? Perhaps magic similar to necromancy. I assumed her way of hosting was to make them like fairy tales, a dull spirit that embodies the grudge of death. I have to say, Kaguya's game is very fitting. Okay. Alright. But it doesn't appropriately reflect her efforts. This is an era where even Kaguya uses phrases like NG. We could call it necro game amongst ourselves. Though you likely couldn't care less about the name. My apologies. At any rate, you survived NG and saved your sister. I wish you happily ever after. I wonder why Kaguya was obsessed with you. I mean, even if D-Man doesn't know why Kaguya is obsessed with us, then there's possibility for some reason. If, again, the way she was doing her stuff. Anyways.
How the heck did D-Man add a card here? That's for another time. Right now I gotta take care of Demon Tsukiyomi.
Okay. So, I'm still surprised at too, how he even did that as well. But before anything, I want to explore the place before doing anything with things. Let's see. Puddle that was probably made when the sprinklers went off. Water in it is so cloudy I can't even see my reflection. A burnt bench that has fallen apart. If you go by the state of this bench, the fire was really bad. I look around the area. A weapon. Another weapon.
This weapon. I think it's the one the arsonist had.
Find something?
I found the weapon the arsonist had.
What?
I pick up the weapon from underneath the bench and show it to her.
Looks like it still works.
Yeah. What do you do with it now? Preserve it as evidence?
Nah. If the thing still works, it might come in handy when we're fighting the spirit.
Oh yeah, they didn't work, yeah.
You doubt a weapon like this work on a spirit.
Don't know till you try. Anyway, we'll get better evidence from Tomoko Okiyama's house.
Okay.
I'll take it once we get out of this alive, so don't go losing it now.
Sorry.
If worse comes to worse, you'll turn a blind eye to me. Yep.
That right?
Depends on how I'm feeling at the time.
Hey.
Don't know why we obtained that for no reason. The floor is crumbling from the heat of the fire. Burnt floors is a pathetic state. There's a pile of ashes everywhere. I mean, the floor is... It looks like it's just destroyed. Let's see what the chains are. Blackened chains are on the floor.
Must have used these to make sure the hostages didn't escape.
Yeah, the victims were wrapped in chains.
Guess it's... Oh, yeah, the gas. Because, I mean, they did find some sort of gasoline in that fire.
Some grand ritual sacrificing innocence just for his own ego.
Or whoever's ego it was. The venom in her words stopped my tongue. Maybe I can learn something if I touch the chains. Might see more if there's jam on him. I'll take all the information I can get. The instant I touch them, my hand is scalded by searing heat. I quickly yank my hand back.
What happened?
Oh, yeah.
The chains are still hot.
Huh? Seriously? They look like they'd be cool to the touch.
Oh, no, Hazuki, don't. Please don't. The chains don't look hot at all. But I definitely felt heat when I touched them. Clearly not believing me, Hazuki reaches out to touch the chains and gets burned. Lovely Hazuki.
Lovely. You're right.
Yeah. I said so. Looks like we have no choice. Black stain on the floor is probably the... Even just looking at it makes my ears buzz so much I want to puke. Guess that just shows how strong the grudge of those who died here is. I guess we'll do this. Slowly reached out with my fingers to the blackened blood stain on the floor. Not the song. Oh, frick. It's glad I turned it down, maybe. Oh, no, the song. The kid. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Oh, gosh. Not the creepy laugh.
What in the world are you thinking? What will this even accomplish? It's too late. It's not too late to... Oh.
And then this is the image. I am going to hide that because I don't think it's a good image. Goodness, it's just too much. With that image, it's bad. It's really bad, so. Goodness me. Goodness. Goodness. So, I'm sorry, I don't think I can show it, but it does have a character with weird mouths on his arm and stuff, so, but. Anyways.
Shut up, idiot. This is the most important part.
It's creepy. It's a department store before it was burned, but something's off. A man with a cigarette hanging from his mouth looks down at several adults chained together. Oh yeah, this is the chain situation. Oh, cringe. On his arm are some familiar-looking mouths. Between him and the adults is a kid. Looks like he's, oh no, the kid. Plastic container on the floor makes it pretty obvious what that something is. Yeah, I got splashed by what I think it is.
Masaru?
What are you gonna do with Masaru?
Oh goodness.
So this kid's name is Masaru, huh? That's my name too. Maybe that'll make Mom happy.
Oh gosh, I forgot. Oh lord, he's just, I have no idea. Deranged.
You jerk.
The man with the scarf tries to jump forward, but the two others grab onto him.
Don't move. He'll eliminate us too.
Just endure it. I don't want to die.
I mean, what are you supposed to do when they're in a situation like this?
Let me go, Masaru.
I guess the father is just desperately wanting to get his son back. And he's just crying for his parents. The kid saying, Baba, Mama, help me.
Oh, Masaru.
Yeah. Shall we get started? Mom's waiting after all. I think I'll start with this kid. Oh lord, no.
Frick. Oh, he takes the cigarette from his mouth and turned it, the fire, it's already lit. Oh no. Towards no. The creepy laugh is saying,
cry loudly for me, okay? And he's, for the demon Tsukuyomi's sake, I'm not reading the rest because, ugh.
Golly, this is terrifyingly annoying. No. Not the screams. Now he's asking for Demon Tsukiyomi. Oh, frick. Lord of mercy. Jeez, I think this is fun, because there's just only a red screen. So,
Demon Tsukiyomi.
Yeah, the same Demon Tsukiyomi thing come. Please grant my wish thing.
Please, my mom.
Lord.
Dang, I feel sick.
Jeez.
You don't look so well, Kijima. Did you see something?
I tell Hazuki in a way about the tragedy that had happened here. A Demon Tsukiyomi ritual sacrificing a bunch of families. The man laughing horribly as he did it. I can barely even say the words. Nothing.
Then the Demon Tsukuyomi ritual was what he was really after. Huh.
Looks like, yeah.
The granted wish needed to be proportional to the value of the burned object. Ah, the humans, the people. He was trying to get it, because it sounds like he wanted his mom back, so being that a mom was a human, he did it for mom from the sound of it.
Kijima, you said the arsonist was a man, yeah?
Yeah, in his 30ish maybe. Said his name was Masaru. And he had mouths on his arm.
Mouths?
It's Kaguya's curse.
Better explain. I tell her about the horrifying mouths that appear on me and not Natsumi. Yes, the mouths that we have to suffer, telling us about time for a tale. The tale's almost ending, the finale every time when we have to fight a spirit and things. I'm not gonna. We'll see. We'll see how much more I'll go before. I'm gonna split this into 2 parts because I don't want to do the full. What is it? I'm gonna kind of separate it because if I do the full demon one immediately, I'm gonna end up having to go against Kakia afterwards, and I don't want to like. I don't know. Already, having to do that, so. That's just me and what I'm gonna probably do. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I do or not. Because I really want to make sure that I don't do anything that is wrong or anything, so. Besides, I'm also gonna do some stuff afterwards, so that's the thing, but just a little bit of a heads up, but anyways.
In other words, Pearsons must have been caught in Kakia's game.
Yeah, caught up in Kakia's game. True.
Yeah, most likely.
Yay, this is coming. Lovely, the part where I hate, aka even Akira hates, where we have to always have the mouths on our faces. There they are. Sup, mouths. Countless mouths surface and begin clearly laughing.
It's almost the finale of the tale.
Yeah, the same thing, the grant my wish part. Yay.
Crud, I don't have much time left.
The curse is getting worse?
Yeah.
That's bad.
She falls silent thinking about something.
What's gotten into you?
Isn't the only way to stop the curse to defeat the spirit?
Yeah.
Then we need to find it, right?
Yeah.
Then it's sink or swim. We'll call Demon Tsukiyomi.
So you're saying I gotta perform the Demon Tsukiyomi ritual?
That's right.
That's our only choice.
There's no other way to escape the curse other than doing something about the demon Tsukiyomi. Time's running out, I gotta take a gamble.
It's like I'm tightrope walking over a chasm. Actually, I'm always being backed up into the edge of a cliff.
Anyways, if we have chains, 2 hand mirrors, and something to burn, we can summon Demon Tsukiyomi. The chains are here, so we just need the mirrors and fire starters.
Goodness. I should have brought that compact mirror. Sasuke, you have a hand mirror, don't you?
Oh no, don't tell me she doesn't.
Well, my escape was kind of in a rush, so I forgot my makeup pouch.
Oh, lovely.
Don't look at me either, by the way.
You're kidding. What about something to start a fire?
Sorry, Kijima. I only wish I had the ability to set things on fire.
Pyro whatever stuff, or whatever thingies. Magic. Fire magic. She wished.
I don't smoke, but I've got a lighter on me. And all we need is something to burn.
Nothing for it. I'll have to look around.
Oh, goodness. I mean, we don't have. And then we need, like... But what is my question is, what's the equivalent of what he's going to burn if he wants to summon it? Oh, there it is. Frick. Not the song. What's this song? I think it's Jingle Bells? Not this song. Cringe for me. The song was playing in the vision I saw. Okay, hold on. Let me read the notes without the imagery on the back, because it's just not good. Sorry. Demon Tsukiyomi rumor notes. 4. Got a vision of the scene of the fire, like everyone else. Like everyone thought it was arson. Demon Tsukiyomi ritual performed with victims as yep, sacrifices. This is Momoi, site of the fire, saw a ghost of a victim. How to replicate the Demon Tsukiyomi ritual. The chains, objects to burn. What about the joined mirrors? Sorry. We already know the song. I'm not gonna go for too long, just kind of space it out a bit. So I'm gonna save one more time. We'll do the final. I don't know if I wanna. We'll do the final of both the Demon Tsukiyomi and Kakuya in one. At least we got somewhat started on it. So, a little bit ahead of time, so we know what we got involved. So let me just edit this real quick. Just a little bit of some updating on this for a second, just to kind of fix it up and whatnot. So we got somewhat of it done with. I just wanted to mostly kind of get through some of the stuff it already has. I like some of the differences with. Hold on, before anything. I'm trying to think. Goodness. Oops. So that'll be what this one will be, kind of. Probably might do the same thing for the other one, since this was only just like a little bit of the beginning of the. Oh no, sorry. Let me get to the desktop. I wasn't gonna go for too long today, but at least we got through some of it. I wanted to also, because I liked seeing the differences with Hazuki this time around. There's still more that probably could do with Hazuki, but I kind of wanted to see what a lot of the interactions and stuff that we got to do with her this time, instead of just the full-on interaction with the spirits and stuff. So we're going to kind of save that for another time, so that we can also finally defeat Kakuya in one full final stream, probably, instead. So that's going to happen instead. So that's what's going to happen this time round. So, but so far I got a lot of, we got some, at least the information, we got some, like, what is it? I like the different, a lot of the differences with, from last time I did play this in the before. Because, as I said, I played this before already, but I picked Amanome. But this time, because I picked Hazuki, we did a little something different, which is, instead of, you know, we got to actually do something which was kind of fun with her, going back to that vending machine area and doing a little rumor thing with her, like almost like a date or something, and it was kind of cute and all that. And I love the different interactions, the specific characters you pick with the other characters you're involved with. Like with Oe, for example, like when she realized that Hazuki wasn't terrified of like the strange sounds and stuff, they were both like complimenting each other. While with Amanome, from what I've known, in his thing, she was kind of just saying, is this supposed to be the boss of the Amanome family? You're being a scaredy cat kind of vibes and everything, you know? And having like a shocked reaction. So it's like, I love the two differences of the characters. Like, with the interactions with Oe in this one case so far. I also like how, like, some of the dialogue is also completely different based on the character you picked. As well. So it's very interesting to see for me. So I like that. I like that for all that stuff. So it's kind of neat. It was a neat little thing to see. So I was enjoying that, seeing that little difference with the characters for this. And some stuff it kind of went on track with whatever character would end up being who you pick will be the one that will stay with you throughout the rest of your investigations. Except for, like, I think the Moroku and the Killer Peach case, per se. But it didn't matter which one. Both one or the other character was going to end up in the coma situation anyway, so I have to say it's still very interesting to see that and play that. I'm also excited to see what the difference looks like with the ending, too, eventually, so. But I think what I got for now is, I like what I already saw, so I think this gives me a good time to end. Where's my ending? As well. Try not to go for too long and try to do some other stuff. You know, and whatnot. Ugh. So, I have to say, other than just that, I feel like this is a good. I'm trying to think before I end. I'm hoping you guys are excited for the rest of the other days. The art stream coming up on Thursday, as well as. Let me make sure. I'm just double checking my schedule for everyone. Sorry. Just double checking the schedule. Yes, the art schedule on Thursday, and then I'm playing. We'll see how long I play for Overwatch, and then I'm playing Undertale on Saturday. So hopefully you guys are excited for that as well to come, because I've been requested to do Undertale, and why not do some Undertale on a Saturday? And I know it's at an evening time, but why not do giving a little evening streams, because I've been trying to do some earlier time streams this time around, so. This will be very, very interesting and fun to do as well, so. And see what you guys think overall of that, because I'm trying a few different things and trying to improve on that. But with that, please have a good, whatever time it is, like evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you guys. Eat some food. Make sure you get have fun with like some friends. Kind of get off the internet for just a tad, Get your brain just a little, what is it? What's the word? Chill out and all that. Like decompress and everything. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye-bye.